So you want to get into the healthcare industry, but you don't want to spend years studying or rack up a mountain of student debt, right? I get it. Today, we're going to talk about the absolute fastest way in, a direct line from learning to earning. Let's break it down.
Look, we all know healthcare is a huge, growing field, but the thought of spending, 4, 5, maybe even 8 years in school before you see a single paycheck, for a lot of us, that's just a non-starter. But what if I told you there's a roadmap to get you working in just a matter of months? Well, that's exactly what we're going to explore.
Yep, this is your ASAP roadmap. No detours, no fluff. We're skipping right to the most direct, practical plan to land the job in healthcare and to do it fast.
Okay, so what is the secret here? What's the key to this shortcut? I can tell you what it's not. It's not a 4-year degree. Nope. It's something way faster, way more focused. It all boils down to one key credential.
We are talking about a medical billing and coding certificate. Now, what is that exactly? Well, think of it like this. You're the translator between the doctor's office and the insurance company. You turn what the doctor did into universal codes so they can get paid. And the incredible part? The efficiency. In just 3 to 6 months, this kind of program makes you totally job ready, teaching you the exact skills employers are hiring for right now. You just completely bypass years of traditional schooling.
To make this crystal clear, we've broken it all down into a super simple 3-step roadmap. This is your entire journey, right from day one of learning, all the way to earning an income, all laid out in a logical sequence.
And here it is, the whole plan at a glance. First, you get certified. Second, you get working. And then, only as an optional third step, you can consider getting a degree. See the big difference here? You're building your career while you earn, not before you start.
Okay, let's dive into this first step, because it's the most critical one. Everything starts right here. Your immediate goal, your first move, is to enroll in a medical billing and coding course. This is the foundation that the rest of your career is going to be built on.
And the appeal here is just how easy it is to get into and how flexible it is. We're talking about a commitment of just 3 to 6 months. And get this, no prior medical degree is needed. You'll learn the specific skills employers really need, like navigating U.S. insurance and billing, which is your golden ticket to work from home and freelance jobs. And you can find these courses all over, at places like IMS Islamabad or on major online platforms like Udemy, Coursera, and Allison.
So you've earned the certificate. Awesome. Now it's time to turn that knowledge into actual income. Step 2 is all about building up your professional profile and hitting the job market. Here's your action plan. You're going to head to platforms like Upwork, Fiverr, and LinkedIn, and you're going to search for these exact titles: medical biller, claims specialist, or billing executive. A great strategy is to start with smaller projects to build up your experience and your ratings. This is the crucial step where that certification starts turning into real cash flow.
So what about long-term growth? This brings us to the optional step 3. Once you're established and you're earning, you can choose to pursue a formal degree, like a Bachelor of Science in Public Health. The crucial point here is you'd be funding your education with the money you're already making from your new career, not going into debt before you even start. All right, let's talk about the bottom line. I know it's what you're thinking about. You're putting in the work, you're getting certified, so what kind of job and what kind of pay can you realistically expect from this path?
This is the question on everyone's mind, right? After you've completed your certificate and started building up some experience, what does that income potential actually look like?
So here's the potential. Once your skills are really honed, you can aim to earn up to 150,000 Pakistani rupees a month. And that figure is achievable through local jobs, but even more importantly, through remote, freelance work that lets you tap into a global market of clients.
This table really lays out the entire career arc. You start with the certificate for a quick entry into the job market. From there, you can choose to pursue a bachelor's and eventually even a master's for more advanced roles. The point is, it's a career ladder you get to climb at your own pace, completely on your own terms.
Okay, so we've covered the roadmap, the steps, and the potential payoff. Now, let's bring it all together into your single, most important next step. What do you need to do right now to get started?
The advice is clear and direct. Apply now for a medical billing and coding course. This isn't just a suggestion. This is your fastest and most practical entry point into the entire healthcare sector. Period.
So, we've laid out the map to a faster career. It's practical, it's in demand, and it puts you in control of your own timeline.
The only question left is the one on your screen. Is this your next career move?